Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. But I'm so proud of you. When I grow up, I want to be like you.
Thank you.
Thanks. The youngest professor.
Academics, businessmen, mathematicians, psychologists, educators, and scientists of South Africa sit in a circle to interview Professor Soborno Isaac1080P, who is known as the god of mathematics. The interview is hosted by Professor Dr. Ben Anderson, the executive chair of the Da Vinci Institute. Today, we release part 1 of the conversation.
We want to talk about looking forward and backward at the same time. So I almost want us to stretch our minds like the shamans would do and elevate their mind to the level of the condor, looking at tomorrow rolling in while yesterday is rolling out. So this conversation should not be time bounded. And I hope that we can all stretch ourselves in our discussion to go beyond what is known to us to an unknown reality. So over time, Professor Bari, you have now become part of a circle of scientists, acknowledged most probably because of your expertise in algorithmic engagements. You can do calculations, you can play with numbers. To a large extent, the world in the last century has been governed by numbers. And to a large extent, in my estimation as a psychologist, numbers have ruled the world. So I'll be curious, as an opening question, to get your perspective of what do you think is the reality of the algorithm in this timeless space of yesterday and tomorrow.
Okay, so I think that I honestly don't have that much experience because I am only 9 and I have not seen the last century. I have not seen how these numbers or algorithms, as you call it, have affected the world. But I think that I have just enough experience to say that yes, algorithms have been affecting the world very remarkably in the last few years, because the algorithm is the thing that drives all our mathematical and scientific calculations. It is and mathematics and science has been really the thing that has been advancing and improving and accelerating in these past few years. But also numbers rule the world in the terms of social media. We have become a lot more involved with technology, especially our phones and computers and whatnot. In fact, I see we are recording with phones right now, and some people are on their phones. So you can really see the mark that all this math and science has made on our world. And you can see the mark that our algorithms and our technology has made. So it has very remarkably ruled the world, and I think that it will become even more powerful on us if we don't try and change something over time. And some people are even criticizing this kind of thing like it's an addiction. But technology is going to make its course whether we like it or not. And artificial intelligence is going to be something out of our control in the next few years especially. Because artificial intelligence, we created it with an intent and with some programming lines of code. But consciousness can allow something to do whatever it wants. So all our algorithms might turn into androrhythms. So we really don't know whether our algorithms will continue ruling these kinds of numbers, or maybe the androrhythm will take the throne in the future, and maybe even we will be wiped out by artificial intelligence. So I feel like the algorithm's reign has been long, and this might come to an end soon.